This is the 25th question of UKMT Senior Mathematical Challenge of year 2025. Question says, the diagram shows two squares, OPQR and OSTU. Point S lies on QV. Triangle UQB is isosceles with right angle at V. Square OPQR has area 25. What is the area of OSTU? What I'm going to do is, I will draw that figure here. It will be much bigger in size. Or else I can actually enlarge this. So this is the figure that we have. What we have been given is, this is UOST is one square, OPQR is another square. Area of OPQR is 25. That means each of its sides is 5. Okay. And what also we have been given is, like, there is this right angle triangle which is isosceles. So right angle triangle UVQ is isosceles. Okay. That means this is 90 degree. That means this angle and this angle is 45, 45. All right. We have to find the area of UOST, this square. This is side XX. So we have to find x square basically, which is the area of this square. All right. So now what I'll do first is, I will create a diagonal of this larger square. Let this be the diagonal of the larger square. Now if this angle, assume it to be theta here. Now angle SUO or SUP, whatever it is, that is 45 degree, because it is diagonal of the square, so it will subtend 45 degree here. So that means this angle should be 45 minus theta. All right. Also in this right angle triangle QVU, this is isosceles. That means this angle and this complete angle is 45. Out of this, the part is 45 minus theta. So only this part of the angle has to be theta. Okay, because 45 minus theta plus theta is 45. Okay, so that means this is theta. So angle SUV is theta. Also angle QUP is theta. Angle SVU is 90 degree. Also angle UPQ, this is a square, so it is 90 degree. UPQ is 90 degree. So if I compare these two triangles, VSU and PQU, those are similar triangles because two of the angles are same, so third angle has to be same. Okay, let this angle be alpha, then this will also be alpha. All right, so triangle UVS is similar to triangle over here, that is U, which is of theta. So here also it's U. V is 90, so here it is P and Q. These two triangles are similar. This is the first conclusion I made. Also, if side is x, this side has to be x root 2 because that is diagonal of the triangle. Okay. Now, looking at this triangle QPU, what if I find cos of theta? In triangle QPU, cos of theta will be base divided by hypotenuse. The base is x plus 5. So that will be x plus 5 divided by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is QU, that is square root of x plus 5 and 5 square, which is the other side of this right angle triangle. That is x plus 5 square plus 5 square. Now if I look at this triangle VSU, in triangle VSU, what is cos theta here? Cos theta is, cos of theta over here, base is VU, that is VU divided by root x into 2. Okay, x root 2 divided by x root 2. Now, for VU, now if you look at it in this right angle triangle, QVU, this is isosceles right angle triangle. So if VU, over here I have VU, I have QU. VU and VQ are same. So VU is equal to VQ. Also, VU square plus VQ square is equal to QU square. VU square plus VQ square is QU square. Okay. So that means VU will be what? QU divided by root 2. Okay. Because this is VU square plus VU square. That is 2VU square equal to QU square. So VU square will be QU square by 2. So VU will be QU by root 2. And QU is what? This is QU. X under root of x plus 5 whole square plus 5 square. That is QU. So cos theta from here becomes under root of x plus 5 whole square plus 5 square divided by root 2. This is VU divided by x root 2. Okay. So I have this one value of cos theta from here, this another value of cos theta from here. I can equate both of them to find x and or x square. So equating them, what do I get? X plus 5 divided by, this is root of x square plus 5 whole square, that is x square plus 5 square, that is 25, and 25 here. So x square plus 50 plus 10x, root of x square plus 10x plus 50, that is equal to, here it is, this root 2 goes down and it becomes 2x in the bottom. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. And at the top, it will be same, this x square plus 10x plus 50 divided by 2x. So if I cross multiply here, what do I get? 2x into x plus 5. That is 2x square plus 10x. That will be equal to, now this will be squared. So it will be x square plus 10x plus 50. 10x gets cancelled. I am left with x square is equal to 50, which is what we have to find. The area of the square is x square, which comes out to be 50. So 50 is the right answer. Okay. So quite a challenging question.